My name's Emily and I'm a Year 6 teacher from Swindon. I'm going into my 9th year of teaching in September. I predominantly taught in Upper Key Stage 2 in Year 6, but I've also taught in secondary as well, where I was a transition and English teacher. In my own time, I love reading for pleasure and I read a wide range of books, which I then blog about. Speaking of reading for pleasure, I think one really important thing to have in your classroom are tweet sheets. These are short reviews that I have readily available in the back of my classroom library. The children can then, once they've finished a book, complete a short, succinct review, which I will then take a picture of and tweet to the author. Usually the author will reply, and immediately this means that the child has not only talked about the book with myself, but also with the author and the wider book community. They always feel a sense of achievement about this, and the excitement that it generates from such a simple activity is always worth it. For me, reading for pleasure, as much as it's a solitary activity, is also a social one as well. By creating that social aspect where children are talking about books with the wider world, I always think that that makes a huge impact. As a new teacher, I wish I had avoided just filling my classroom library. It's all about quality and not quantity. And for me, it's about the children seeing themselves reflected in books. Ask for expert opinions. There are some amazing independent booksellers, both online on Twitter and also in your own high street. They will always have an amazing opinion to give you on what books will suit your year group, your age group, but also topics or anything else that you're teaching that year. I wish I had known when I started how valuable books are, not only in English and reading, but across the curriculum as well. The amount of non-fiction books that are coming out now, which are quality, high texts that can be used in a range of subjects, are amazing. And I wish I'd known that when I started so I could include them more across my teaching, particularly science. For me, that's a weaker area of my teaching, and I've discovered some amazing non-fiction books that I can use to not only bolster my own knowledge, but that of the children too. For me, the best book is one by 2 authors, and I'm using this book so that you can discover 2 new authors, not just one. It would be Underpants of Chaos by Sam Copeland and Jenny Pearson. Both of these authors are funny and write emotional books without them being non-authentic. I think that they're a brilliant lead on from certain authors that children will already be reading, and they've always been a hit in my classroom.